Okay, you know the feeling, right? You pick up your phone just to check one quick thing, and then it happens. An hour vanishes, your brain feels like scrambled eggs, and you're left with this weird, anxious feeling. If that sounds a little too familiar, you are definitely not alone. But today, we're not just going to complain about it, we're going to fix it. It is time to snatch back control from the algorithm.
Look at this number. A staggering 64% of Americans are caught in this exact loop of doom scrolling. That's not just a statistic, that's nearly 2/3 of the country losing precious time, energy, and focus to a habit that doesn't even feel good. We're talking about a real, measurable hit to our collective mental health.
This is the universal experience, isn't it? It's like a black hole. You go in with a simple plan, and the algorithm just sucks you in. You finally break free from this trance of bad news and weird videos, and you just feel drained. This is so much more than losing time. It's about being robbed of your mental energy. So what if you could swap that endless void for something that actually fills you up?
All right, let's start with the toolkit for those moments when you're just too mentally fried to even think about a game, but you desperately need an escape from the scroll. Think of this as your first line of defense. When your brain is just done for the day, you need something different. You need passive, positive engagement. And that's where an app like Radio Garden comes in. It's not a game, it's not a puzzle. It's more like a portal to the entire world.
Just imagine this for a second. Instead of scrolling through content an algorithm thinks you want, you spin a digital globe with your thumb. You see all these tiny green dots, and every single one is a live radio station from somewhere on our planet. You can listen to a jazz club in New Orleans, a talk show in Tokyo, or pop music from Lagos. It's effortless, it's calming, and it's the perfect antidote to a toxic social media feed.
So, once you've used a passive escape to get some energy back, it's time to go on the offensive. These next tools are for when you're ready to actively train your brain, rebuilding the focus and mental sharpness that doom scrolling has been stealing from you bit by bit. Think of Elevate as your own personal brain trainer. Seriously, it's designed to take those 5-minute breaks you'd normally waste and turn them into powerful mental workouts.
Elevate has over 40 different games that target critical skills like your focus, your memory, your processing speed. This is the real deal. And this is the key difference between just consuming content and actively training your mind. The app even tracks your progress so you can actually see yourself getting sharper. Now, full disclosure, Elevate is a premium service, but you got to think of it as an investment in your most important asset, your brain.
What if you could actually learn a new language in the same amount of time you spend scrolling through a few posts? Well, that is the entire promise of Drops. This app is built for our modern, slightly fried attention spans, giving you quick, beautiful, and super effective vocabulary lessons. Now, I know a lot of you probably use Duolingo, which is great, but Drops takes a totally different angle. It's all visual. It connects words with these simple, slick illustrations that make learning feel more like a game than homework. And every single session is capped at just 5 minutes, which makes it the perfect, productive replacement for a quick social media check. You can pick up words in over 45 languages, turning that dead time into a real, actual skill. Okay, sometimes you don't want to train, you just want to play. I get it. But play doesn't have to mean mindless. This next category is all about fun, interactive puzzles that are the perfect midday mental workout to snap you right out of that scrolling haze. Do you remember those geography quizzes from school? Cetera is basically that, but way more addictive. You can try to pinpoint every single country in Asia, name all 50 state capitals, or even find every major volcano on Earth. It's just a wonderfully engaging way to light up those parts of your brain that scrolling lets go completely dark. And of course, you knew this was coming. We have to talk about the undisputed champion of daily puzzles, the New York Times Games app. This is so much more than one game. It's become a daily ritual for millions of people looking for that satisfying mental challenge. And that's the key word here, ritual. It's about building a new habit. So instead of your thumb twitching for Instagram first thing in the morning, you build a new habit of opening up the NYT app to take on Wordle or Connections or the Spelling Bee. These puzzles are fresh every day, giving you a consistent, rewarding, and, most importantly, finite alternative to the infinite, unsatisfying scroll.
All right, we have our toolkit. We've got apps for when you're tired, apps for when you're sharp, and apps for when you want to play. But just downloading these is only step one. And this, right here, is probably the most important insight of this entire explainer. We're not just fighting a mental urge. We are fighting a deep, physical habit.
Seriously, think about it. How many times have you unlocked your phone and your thumb just moves? It just glides over to that little icon for TikTok or X or Instagram before you even consciously decide to do it. That is digital muscle memory.
It's a reflex. And that is the real enemy we have to conquer. And this is exactly why just deciding to scroll less almost never works. You can have the best intentions in the world, but you can't fight an unconscious physical reflex with willpower. It's like trying to outthink a sneeze. It's a losing battle. To win, you have to change the battlefield itself. So here's the strategy. It's a total game changer, and it's dead simple. We're calling it the home screen hijack. Step 1, be honest with yourself. What's your #1 time-wasting app? Step 2, move it. Drag it off your home screen and bury it deep inside a folder on another page. And step 3, this is the magic trick. Put one of these new brain-building apps in the exact same physical spot where the old one used to be.
Do you see what we just did? By doing this, you're not fighting your muscle memory anymore. You're using it to your advantage. You are literally hijacking that unconscious impulse and redirecting it towards something positive. This is how you reclaim your attention.
So you're officially equipped. You now have a hand-picked list of amazing tools for whatever mood you're in. And, more importantly, you have the secret weapon, the home screen hijack, to actually make this change stick. You have everything you need to finally break the cycle.
Just picture it for a second. Tomorrow, during a boring moment at work, your thumb's going to make that same automatic trip across your screen. But instead of opening a feed that just makes you feel worse, bam, it's going to launch a word puzzle. It's going to open a geography quiz. It will open a Spanish lesson. That's the power here, turning a mindless habit into a mindful action without even thinking about it.
You are literally about to get hours of your life back every single week. Hours of focus and energy and mental clarity that the algorithm was stealing from you. So the only question left is the most exciting one of all. What are you going to do with all that